bow our head and one pray. Dear Lord, we thank you for the beautiful day festival you gave us, Lord, today. We thank you for all these people coming here today, Lord, and the freedom that we have, Lord, as we go like tomorrow for 4th of July, Lord, that and give us the opportunity to meet here and make a decision for all the people here, good or bad, Lord. We trying to do the best on our knowledge to take care of the business here, Lord. Give us the wisdom, and we ask in Jesus' name, we pray.
Eric?
Attention, salute, pledge. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
It's good to see everybody out today. We'll start off with Mr. Chitwood talking about the bridge.
Okay. Give you an update on the Chevy Bridge project. We have submitted the final bridge plans to ALDOT, and they're under review now. The construction plans, we're doing our own internal QC review, and those will be submitted next week. That'll conclude all the plan sets. As far as the property acquisition, I talked to Bradley Wisner. He has made all the appraisals and sent those to ALDOT for review. Once ALDOT approves that, they will send the city authorization to start making offers to the property owners. And James Snyder, I think, is the one at ALDOT that handles that. So if you want to make contact with ALDOT, that'd be the person to talk to.
Okay.
I talked with him Friday afternoon
Okay.
about the right-of-way acquisition. They do have it, and they're gonna look into it. And he promised me that he's gonna send it back to me and Bradley pretty soon. My question is, who's gonna make the offer, you or Bradley?
I think that he prepares them, but then they're sent out on city letterhead. So I think he'll send us what to say, and we put it on our letterhead and send it out.
So you're the one gonna handle
I will do that.
okay. Yeah, they told me forget the right-of-way out of the way, and those two plans hopefully be ready, the bridge plan and the roadway plan.
Right.
Maybe they'll let it in August late.
We're hoping so.
We're hoping.
We're pushing for
That's
that.
what they're pushing for.
Yes, sir.
Otherwise, if we don't, Mayor, they're not gonna have let in September because of the end of fiscal year.
Right.
So it'll be October, November.
Correct.
Maybe we get it all.
Yeah,
And
hopefully.
we're pushing hard to do that.
Yeah.
So if you want to, send the email to Mr. Snyder at ALDOT, that'd probably help.
I'll go see him Thursday. I got a meeting with him.
That'd be great.
But everything's on track.
Yes, like I said, all the plans will be submitted as of next week. That'll be the final plans. We've been through, I think, 2 revisions on the bridge themselves. We've been through 2 or 3 on the roadway. This is our final internal review. And once we submit that, it should be the final set of plans.
I know they're curious over there.
So now, I think I asked you this question the last time. The utility move will be on this right-of-way
Correct.
when it's all, like, once we get this right-of-way acquired, then the utilities can just move their stuff because it'll already be
You'll
on
own right away at that point,
Yeah.
yes, sir.
Okay. All right, well, I put that on hold for right now until we get to that point.
Yeah, we need to acquire the property first.
Mhm. Okay.
Also, I talked to the construction engineer, and he already signed the letter for doing the inspection
Yes.
for,
For
once
all
they
of
let
it.
the project,
Okay.
which be 12% of the contract. Whatever the contract, bridge goes for, I'm not gonna charge us 12%.
Correct.
Okay. Any more questions?
Okay.
Everybody's mind is clear? Thanks. All right, thank you. Mr. Lee?
Give you an update here on the Boozy Road Bridge. We've, since the last meeting we had, we got a preliminary plan review back from the DOT a couple of weeks ago, and we're working on making all those additions to that. We completed the structural design for retaining wall, which is going to allow us to shorten that culvert talked about a couple of times. Revise the cross sections on 2-to-1 slopes. Those kind of the, I guess, progress has been made on it since the last meeting. We are still waiting on the Corps of Engineers TDA permit to go to the DOT. They've got everything. We're just waiting to get that letter from them. Shouldn't be any issues there, but we've got to get that back in. As soon as they get that, Lori Conway will finish the environmental, and then they'll give you the permission to start on the right of way. So that's a short version of where it stands right now.
Okay.
I have not done anything on this Boozy Bridge.
Okay.
I'm waiting on-
Well, we're,
pushing for
it's gonna be,
safety.
it's gonna be behind the other one anyway.
Right.
Probably be January, February, something like that, on the, more likely.
We should have it ready before then, but I know the DOT is, they're
So-
wanting to see the numbers on the other one
You'll be
probably
standby.
before they
So-
start us up.
But we can go ahead, as soon as you get it to that point, we can go ahead and do, you know, the right of way and all that kind of stuff.
Yes, sir.
Barry.
We can push, we can push everything and have everything done, even if we're just sitting waiting a few months on the DOT to put it on the letting schedule.
Is DOT already authorized your right of way?
No, they're waiting on that Corps of Engineers letter so Lori can finish the environmental so they can do the right
Why
of
are
way.
they
So,
waiting on
on the
that?
Corps of
Right of way
Engineers
has
letter.
nothing to do with what they.
I'm pretty sure that's what, I was talking to Caleb today, and he had talked to him, so that was my understanding is, that's what the right of way, they're waiting on the environmental.
The reason I'm pushing is we want to get that right of way out of the way.
Right,
And what they're waiting on don't have nothing to do with right of way.
right. I don't think it does either, but that was their understanding, that they hadn't given us the go-ahead to do the right of way, because they have all the maps and they've approved all the
I'll
sketches.
check on that
so-
next week. We
Okay.
need to go and get that right of way out of the way.
Yeah. They got everything they need as far
Because
as it goes.
The reason we're pushing is the property owners already going to donate those properties. So we need to get that out of the way and have it recorded and all that, be ready to go. I'll check on that.
Okay. Okay.
Any more questions?
Thank you very much.
Just keep
Appreciate
everything
it.
up to date, keep it going, and
Keep everything.
Pushing along.
that's right. We'll get it done.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey,
Thank
thanks, sir.
you.
Thank you for coming.
We'll start down there with Derek.
Mayor, I really don't have anything. I may bring it up next meeting night about the LED lights for the helo pad. It's cost of $23.21. Co-op's gonna pay half of it, so our part will be $23.21 for the helo pad. Me and Chief's been working on that, trying to get that took care of. So, other than that, I want to wish everybody a happy 4th of July and be safe. And that's all I got. Thank you.
Raymond.
We don't have anything to spend no money on. Like I said, we're kind of fortunate right now. We have tournaments every weekend. Glad we won this weekend, and we'll see with our fingers crossed. We might have an off weekend next weekend unless something changes, but I know Sammy and them are ready for Saturday off. It was after midnight before they left this week. And I know we was there at 6:30, so it's been that way constantly. So we've had very good turnouts and can't complain a whole lot.
So everything's going real good at sports complex. What about the pool?
Pool, everything's been working great. We've been averaging close to 100 people a day. We did have to shut down today. We had someone get sick at the pool today, so they did. In the pool, so yeah. So it closed about 3 o'clock today. Yeah. So they had to do some extra cleaning and a few more chemicals, but yeah.
How many teams on that, last weekend they come through?
I think they
From
ended up
where?
29 maybe.
I think
Just
it's
all
29.
over? Or?
Yeah.
I'm
It
just
was,
curious.
they were from Tennessee, Georgia, of course Alabama, and I don't know if there's any from Mississippi. Seems like there's one from Mississippi in there.
There have been the last
Yeah.
2 or 3 times, but I don't know if they were there this week.
They wouldn't because we played the
Central.
last 2 weekends.
It's like in central Mississippi.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
If y'all ever bored and ain't nothing to do, y'all just come up there and bring a fan.
They prepared for the concession stand.
Yeah, it's hot.
It's up in there too.
That's awesome. Pool looks good.
Yeah.
I
They've
took
not
my
had-
kids up there and they had a good time, so
We get a lot of people bragging about the
it's
pool.
good looking, it looks
It's
good.
nice.
Love it.
course, you have a few things that you ain't prepared for like today, but,
Well, that's,
I mean, you're prepared for it, there's just, when that happens, you have to
Oh, yeah.
do away with
Okay. All right, is that it?
it. That's it.
Byron?
Mayor, we've been replacing some of our tiles on the areas that we're fixing to pave. Some of them's caving in. A lot of water. About everybody knows what's been going on with the rainfall we've had. But we've been replacing a lot of these. Some of them we replaced the other day had 3 different kinds of tile on the road. And these tiles was put in back in the early 40s, early 50s when Rainsville was first established. And we're trying to replace a lot of these tiles now. And we're trying to upgrade them to where they're bigger, will carry the water more properly. And we gotta replace the one that's on here, of course, my mistake, it's not Parker. The one that we got to replace, it's on George Wallace. It's a 48, it was a 36-inch tile, and we've replaced it with a 48-inch tile because there's a lot of water that comes down through
Is
that.
that the one right before you get to Pine Village?
Well, the good thing about it, just getting them all replaced now, we're 45 of them, and we won't have to worry about cutting the road and replacing it later on.
Okay.
It's east of Highway 75. He's wondering what the location is.
Yeah,
It's east of 75.
yeah.
Okay.
So that's all I have, Mayor.
All right.
Mayor, we had an officer that, because of his personal reason, he resigned. His name is Josh Hunter. I'm gonna bring that up to accept his resignation. And in replacing him, we're gonna hire a new officer. His name is Christopher Kirby. Christopher worked for Scottsville Police Department for 14 years, I believe. 15 years. And he's got a lot of experience. He done 11 years, I think, investigation. So me and the mayor interviewed him Friday or Thursday, whenever it was. So we're gonna hire him to replace Mr. Josh Hunter. And the other thing I got is we're surplusing some desks in Cherry Police Department. I think there's 6 and 1, and let's see. I saw it here somewhere where it says 6. Is it 6 desks and 6 chairs?
I believe it's 6 chairs and 4 desks.
4 desks, okay. Anyway, I'm gonna surplus that tonight.
Okay.
That's all I got.
is this gonna keep it at 13?
Yes.
You need to put on there, that'll be resolution 703, 2017B.
Okay. B,
Yeah, has it got
don't
a,
have a B.
okay.
Don't put B beside it?
Yes, put a B beside
That's all I got.
it. Okay.
And happy 4th of July to everybody.
Okay. What's we getting?
Well, I mean, I've not been assigned a department, so I don't have any actual things to do, but I do have a question. At the last meeting, I've had several people ask me about this. I was wondering if we ever got a decision about what we done about the indefinitely tabling the private road off of Maple is, legal or not.
Okay, you ready?
I'm just waiting for an answer.
We called the league and talked to them about it, and it is legal for us to do that. And, now, it is legal, this is the way it's legal. It is legal for us to table it, that we do not discuss it. They can still come and talk about it. We can't talk back to them about that situation. They can come and talk about it. She can come talk about it.
In the
Okay.
workshop.
In the workshop, yes, not in council meeting, in the workshop. All right, then if we decided to table, since it's tabled, the only people that can untable it is the people that voted for it. The people that voted against it cannot untable it. So nobody can talk to her about it, but she can come and talk about it. So
Run that by me again about who can vote.
you can't vote to untable it.
Randy?
Brandon can't vote to untable it, but Bijan could vote to untable it, Ricky could vote to untable it, and Derek could vote to untable it. We got the ruling from the League of Municipalities. Am I not, did I explain that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
So, ours cleared.
okay. That's all I got.
Okay, all right. I've got a piece of property, I don't know, I'll always wind up with about 6 things or so. So, anyway, got a piece of property down at the wastewater treatment plant that needs to be cleaned. We got some debris on it, got some stuff on it that needs to be hauled off. So I was gonna hire Jerry Hartline to come in and clean this piece of property off for us and get it ready to put chert back on it, so we can store our 4-yard, 8-yard, and roll-off dumpsters down there. That's gonna be a good spot for us to put them down there out of the way, and this is a good place, good time to do this. So I'll be bringing that up to let me be able to get them to do that job. The next thing, I've got a resolution. It's 703, 2017A, and it's the 2000 state revolving fund warrants. It'll be paid off in full August 15th of 2017. Now, we're paying this ahead a little bit. We've got some money already saved up in a fund that will actually pay this off. This is part of the sewer plant, some bonds that we had from 2000. So that's what this is, and we're paying it off. So I'll get you to empower me to go ahead and get that paid off. Okay, the next thing, it's a sewer, everything I've got in here is wastewater treatment plant. It's replace a pump at Max Pack for $1,800. Have to get that okay. Had an air condition, I think it may have got hit by lightning or just went bad one at the wastewater treatment plant. Then the other thing I have is the front door closures at the library is messed up, and we're going to have 2 new closures. Those haven't been replaced in years and years and years. So those closures, they're $1,087.10. TSP Glass is who we get to do those. TSP Glass. And like Bijan was talking about, we had a police officer that is resigning, Josh Hunter, and we're going to hire in his place. We'll accept that resignation, and then we'll hire Christopher Kirby to take his place. And that's the reason we're hiring another police officer. So, hear from the department heads.
Hey, Mayor, real quick, is that a window unit? you're talking
Yeah,
about?
it's a window unit. They just went and bought one local.
The one in the front here?
Mhm. With it.
Everything's going well at the fire department. I believe Motor and one of the volunteers will have a ladder truck at Potato Festival at Henniger tomorrow. The signs we had made for the volunteer deal has seen some positive reaction to that. There's some people from another chief from neighboring county has called, won't know who did the signs, so they're looking at doing something similar. So seeing some positive reactions on our efforts there, but volunteers are doing very well. Things going good.
Does the sign state as like Rainsville Fire Department, or is it just says you're local, like for any?
It says every community needs volunteers, and at the bottom says brought to you by Rainsville Fire Department, and that's got our Maltese Crossing logo in a corner as well.
Sure.
What I was getting at, if you did run up on like, say a city that couldn't afford that or this or that, if we set that off, that's what I was wondering if it was gonna put, we let them use the sign.
Well, that's our plan is, we had the county association meeting, the second Thursday of last month, and we told the neighboring departments that we may be getting with them. We have these 2 trailers for a year. So we'll be taking these trailers to all over the county and setting them up at different places.
We had them at Henniger the other day.
There's one at Henniger, there's been one here. We left that one at Henniger because you would have one up there for the Potato Festival.
And we're still full on our volunteers too, right?
We are full.
What about the turnouts?
We got 6 new sets of turnouts for the volunteers in. We're still missing 1 set because is they had to call overseas and get some more material to add to the length. But, so, we like them once that turn happens.
There you go.
But everything's going well.
Good job, Chief.
Chief Smith?
Everything's going well with us. Had our first coffee with a cop last Thursday. Had a pretty decent turnout for a first time at 7 o'clock in the morning. I had about 10 to 15 people, citizens of Rainsville showed up. We had about an hour long, give or take, sit down and talk with them. They seemed to enjoy it. The only thing that we need right now is just like what Mr. Tahiri's bringing up, is to replace the officer that's left. He had some personal issues, so he decided that he needed to resign, and we accepted that and brought it to y'all. So, but everything's going very well over there with us.
Do you know when your next meeting's gonna be?
I'm sorry?
Your next meeting?
Next meeting?
Coffee meeting.
Oh, I'm gonna do about one a month, just the way, I'm gonna do it various times. That way people, you know, maybe go their lunchtime or the evenings where they're getting off work if they can't make the morning times. So I'm gonna try to vary it so different people can come.
What's the update on the Tahoe?
Josh's has been delivered, the second one's been delivered, the third one is, I think it's in transit or it's already there, and they should be starting on it here at any time. And once they get it, it'll take 2 to 3, 4 days, depending what their schedule is, to get that going. They already have all the equipment there to do it with, just waiting on the Tahoe itself.
Same.
Heard about some of ours, with all the tournaments we're having at the Field of Dreams. And yet, for some reason, they're still in really good shape up there. Everybody brags every time they come into Rainsville about our fields and stuff. Pool, everybody comes to the pool, brags about the pool, how good it looks. The flags that we put out for the 4th of July, we run out of brackets now to replace the old brackets. So I've ordered like 50 brackets put out. I think I added 60 new flags, replaced a bunch of old flags before I put them out this time, so I thought they looked good, and I'm a flag person, so. Pee Wee football signups, we've had that, and we're fixing to head into that too, so everything's going well, wide open.
I did get a compliment too, Mayor, by the way, about the white fence being taken down out front.
Well, good. I probably was the hope on the white fence, and I would love to tear it down.
Have you talking about the one that? It was busted all to
Just busted all to
pieces.
pieces.
You like white duct tape over your fence, so that's what it says again.